All right, let's get set up here for our live chat. All right. All right, we are live. Let me see. I can't tell who's coming on. Looks like this screen is a little dirty. See if I can wash that off there. Well, that might have helped. Thank you, Rebecca, for the gift. I hear Tony getting ready to come in the front door, and I know he's on the phone, and he does not know I'm live. So if you hear a bunch of racket, he might wait to get off the phone before he comes on. But anyhow, we're live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. So you can join whichever chat you want to. And I was trying to set up, I can't even see on Facebook. I can't see how many people's on Facebook. The counter isn't working on my phone. But that's okay. All right. Let's see. What's going on here? Tony's, they was able to get a little bit of fluid off of him, not much, but the doctor said it took a long time for the fluid to build up, and it's going to take a little while for it to come off. So he hasn't noticed a big difference yet. But they did up his LASIK peel, and that's all they did is up the LASIK peel to try to get more fluid off over the next week or so. But other than that, he is feeling all right. All right, I can't see anything that's live. Somebody said we got 627 on Facebook. Y'all keep me updated on that, because my little counter, it did not come up tonight. I don't know why. I was trying to pick a moderator, but it wouldn't let me pick somebody, so I don't know how to even do that on Facebook. But we got 400 over here on YouTube. They said Trevor was live earlier. I missed all of that. Here comes Tony in the door now. Creeping on in here. So you can watch either on YouTube or Facebook. We're live at the same time. So whichever one you prefer, that's one you can click on and watch. But you're only going to get to see the comments for that certain Facebook or YouTube. You can't see both places like I can. Unless you have a phone and an iPad or something, bring them both up. Bring one up and bring the other one up. And then you can... Tony said that's what he does. Tony, he's lucky to bring up Facebook. I don't think he knows anything about YouTube on these things. But Tugboat doesn't get here till about 9:30, 9:45 tonight. So I'll be leaving after Fireside to head down to the airport. We live about 45 minutes or more from the airport, so it's not that bad. Hop on down there. I see Diana Pennington's on here tonight from Myrtle Beach. Tugboat is in the sky right now flying. She's supposed to land, I think, at 9:30 or 9:40 or something like that. I'm going to have to look her flight up in a little bit, and then I'll watch it and see when it lands. Let's see. Somebody said the chat isn't coming up on Facebook. Well, the chat's on Facebook for me and a lot of other people, because I can see all these... I can see all the comments, and the comments are flying by on Facebook and on YouTube. I see Joyce Frank on here over here on Facebook. All right, so last night I was live only on Facebook just for a few minutes, because as soon as I went live, the doctor walked in, and I should have muted it, but I didn't really know how to do that. So I just said I got to get off of here because I didn't want the doctor to start talking and it pick up on my live video. So I just got off real quick, and then we was busy throughout the night. So we actually was at one urgent center until about midnight, and they sent us to a different urgent center that's still in our network for him to spend the night and get monitored all night long. So we had to drive over there. That's probably about 45-minute drive over to that one. We got all checked in by about 12:30 this morning. Stayed all night. I think we stayed there till at least 8 or 9. I think about 8 they told us we were probably going home. And then after that, time to get ready to get you on out of there. So I did order a new satellite dish from Starlink. And it came today, but I have not hooked it up yet because I've been on the run all day long, y'all. I had to go get my nails done. It'd been way past due, and today was the only day I could possibly went, so I had to go. And I had to go to the grocery store. And that took a while to do that. We needed a bunch of little stuff because we was out of stuff. And then, where else? I went to the post office. I had to mail some cookbooks, mail some birdhouses. I still have a few medium-sized birdhouses. I'm waiting on some checks to get here. So let me know if you're waiting on a medium birdhouse. I think I've caught up with everybody and asked who is sending checks so I can pull one for you, but if not, I only have a few of the medium ones left. Somebody said, did you get the full size or the mini? I got the full size satellite. And I don't know a thing about it except it goes outside somewhere. So I will probably work on setting that thing up tomorrow. So I don't know anything about it yet. The box just appeared on the porch today. It said like 3 to 5 days or something, but it got here quick. Someone said they never heard of it. It's called Starlink. Starlink satellite. Yeah, I got the French. I was tired of all them colors, so I just said give me the French today because I don't like, sometimes I don't like all them colors. I posted a picture earlier of a Little Debbie truck at the Food Lion, but they did not have that little one that I liked. You know that one I fell in love with last Christmas and then went on to Valentine's Day? They did not have that. Somebody just sent me stars on Facebook and I missed it. Cherry. Joyce. Huh?
Cherry Jubilee.
Yeah, that Cherry Jubilee thing or whatever. I took a peek and I would have been tempted to buy a box because that's been kind of the day we've had. But they didn't have any and I was glad. So I didn't get anything I wasn't supposed to. Liz Crosby, thank you for the stars. So I didn't buy anything I wasn't supposed to. I did buy some raisins and some yogurt raisins because I like raisins, and raisins are high in iron. So I'm trying to get some different things that I can snack on that'll boost my iron. See, all the doctor said is they're watching the kidney because he's getting real close to needing dialysis. So they're just watching and waiting right now, and we're going to have to go take some training or something. I think they got him scheduled for something else I saw come across the internet today on my phone. So we got to get to the kidney doctor and start getting in on that. I don't know much about it. All right, yeah, he's sitting over there. What are you eating? Some crap? Oh, you eating your supper?
Salad.
Oh, he started eating that salad earlier and just ate a little bit of it. And sometimes that's what he does. And then he put it in the fridge, and then now he come back and he's going to eat a little more of that salad that I made him. In fact, I didn't even post it yet. So y'all didn't even see what we had for dinner yet. I forgot I hadn't posted it. Yeah, Tony does have chronic kidney disease. He's had it for quite some time now. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and read our little devotion before we get started here tonight. August 19th, Tuesday, Revelation chapter 4. The one who sat there had the appearance of jasper and ruby. A rainbow that shone like an emerald encircled the throne. So this is Australian photographer Christian Spencer has spent more than 20 years taking pictures in the Italia something National Park in Brazil. One amazing aspect of the photography is that he's captured the effect of sunlight passing through the open wings of the hummingbird. He's found that the wings create a prism-like rainbow of colors when birds fly between the bright sun and his camera lens. Other photographers have also captured this in birds other than just the hummingbird. Finding rainbows of color in birds' wings is an example of some of the hidden treasures God has placed in his creation. Such beauty and magnificence can risk our curiosity for what believers in Jesus will observe when they see him sitting on the throne. When John saw the heavenly throne in Revelation 4, he must have been mesmerized. He described Christ on the throne with a rainbow that shone like an emerald, encircling it. Words cannot describe the glory of God that was revealed to the apostle. As we find hidden treasures in God's creation, may we enjoy each other, knowing there's so much more awaiting us in heaven. There we will worship our Creator and praise him forever. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they will be created and have their being. All right, so that's it. Yeah, his swelling, Tony's swelling went down just a little bit. He really couldn't tell that much. They gave him a shot of LASIK in the IV late last night and early this morning. So, and then they put him on some pills. They more than doubled what he was already taking, but what he was taking wasn't even touching it. So, oh, we have 1,600 people on Facebook. Well, I can't see it didn't come up tonight. I don't know what this thing says. Well, no, it won't let me see tonight. Oh. All right. Yeah, I just took a shower and I just washed my hair and just spun it up in a bun because I didn't have time to fool with it tonight. So I want to go ahead and get that out of the way, and then I can go on to the airport and get tugboat. And she's supposed to arrive between 9:30 and 9:40, I think is what it said. So I'll usually
We'll have to leave just a little bit early.
Danny Duncan says Tony will have to get a fistula. Is that what they've been calling that thing, Tony? A port or something? I heard that doctor say something about a fistula, but I don't know what a fistula is. Danny, if you can elaborate on that, what a fistula is. All right, Rosie sent a gift. Thank you. Yeah, I did see Tugboat trying to skip this morning. I was laughing my head off, y'all. She can't get the gist of it. She doesn't jump. She just like moves, but doesn't jump when she skips. Let's see, my cousin goes every day, Monday through Friday, for dialysis. He has been doing it for years. Yeah, a lot of people have been on dialysis for years and years and years. Let's see, I'm trying to read these comments. I'm going like this, y'all. Oh, Connie Owens is having a birthday today. Oh, y'all want to ride with me to the airport, huh? Oh, Lord. I'd have all the, the road police on me then. I already got the food police and the hair police and the clothing police and the chicken police. Y'all want to see me skip? I'll skip next time we do a fundraiser. How's that? Okay, fistula is needed to hook up the tubing in your arm. Oh, I think oh, okay, Danny says it's a vein in your arm. I think he's getting something in his stomach but I'm not 100% sure yet. They haven't told us a whole lot yet. Maybe they've told him, but they talk more to him than they do to me. Deborah Martin, thank you for the stars. Boy, I got all kind of stars on here tonight. We got a big crowd over on YouTube and a big crowd. I do not have a to-do list for Tugboat. I don't know what she's going to try to get into. I have to try to calm her down. We're going to be cooking food on Thursday to take down to my sister's house Friday. My sister, whose husband passed away, that's the reason Tugboat's coming up. We're going to go down there, and she's having a get-together for all his family for like a little memorial cookout or something, ever what you want to call it. So that's why we're all going down there for that. So I know the time's going to go by quick because we just got, tomorrow's already Wednesday, and then Thursday we got to get the food going on. Friday, I guess we'll go down there. Saturday's the thing from 1 to 5, I think. So we'll be there most of the day and then clean up and all that. So let's see. I'm trying to, boy, these comments are just a flying by tonight. How's your supper over there, Mr. Davidson?
Well, I feel like I need some protein to go with it.
Protein?
Mm-hmm.
I put beans in it. Is that considered a protein or a carbohydrate? What's a kidney bean, y'all?
I was thinking something like some crab legs.
Where are you going to get a crab leg this late at night? He's always wanting a crab leg. Oh, Robin said, let Tugboat clean the chicken tarp. She won't do that, y'all.
Whoa!
Tony's over there laughing. She ain't cleaning no chicken stuff. When we first moved here, y'all, this big shed out here from the house, this is what they used as a chicken coop. Well, I got Tugboat up here, and we got a big old garbage can, and her and I went out there. That shed was full of dead chicken bones, the feet, every time we picked something up, there was body parts of, them people, they left all kind of dead chicken parts in that whole thing. She was having fits. She don't like stuff like that. Let me see. Somebody said Google fistula and port. A fistula is very dangerous. In hospital 2 years straight. He will get a port. Yeah, they told him something about a port. Somebody said, oh, Lord, I didn't know he passed. Who passed? Oh, my brother-in-law? Yeah, my brother-in-law that was sick, my sister's husband, they didn't even make it to their second anniversary. All right, let me see. These comments are rolling. 7 new comments over here. Ooh, they went by quick. Yeah, Connie said today was her, I think Connie said today was her birthday. Have you heard of people eating chicken feet? I have. And it's disgusting. The first time I seen it, I was in line at Walmart, and the people in front of me was putting their stuff up on the conveyor belt, and I looked, and it was a pack of chicken feet. And I'm looking over there like, what in the world is that? So, you know me, next time I went in there, I went back to the meat department. And y'all, they sell chicken feet.
I've seen them on the Chinese buffet.
Oh, Tony seen them on a Chinese buffet, he said. Ugh. Now, I can't imagine what that tastes like.
Tastes like chicken.
Tony says tastes like chicken. Somebody said maybe Tugboat will put up your new Starlink. Y'all, Tugboat is challenged, to say the least, when it comes to electronics. She does not know anything about electronics. Tim has to do all that. I will figure it out, and it won't take me no time, but I just didn't have time to do it today because I've been running. I had a bunch of errands to go today. I tried to take an hour nap, but I couldn't hardly go to sleep. Let's see. Joyce said, let me see, Joyce. Is Joyce out of the hospital? I didn't even pay attention here. Somebody said, Joyce, so glad you're home, Joyce. Okay, Joyce is at home. Oh, you can use the chicken feet to make chicken stock. Tony's over. You know, Tony does not eat stuff like that, y'all. Tony's mom, now she loves pickled pig's feet. They grew up on that. Ain't no way I'd eat that either. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even like to buy chicken on a bone, really, y'all. I like just boneless stuff. I don't want no resemblance of like, gnawing on a chicken leg. I'm getting funnier the older I get. Just give me like a
Get
little.
you a fried chicken liver.
No, Tony's over there wanting me to get a fried chicken liver. I don't eat nobody's liver either. No, tongue, beef tongue and all. I can't. I don't do none of that. Yeah, we didn't get to sleep last night much. Like I said, it was like 1:30 and Tony was out in the bed and I sitting up in this plastic chair like thing that they gave me. They did give me a blanket and a little flat pillow. So I put the pillow behind my head and propped up against the wall, but you can't sleep sitting up. So then I got this little rolling chair and I rolled it over there underneath my legs and tried to do like that. But then I thought if I fall asleep, this thing might roll away from the chair and then I'll fall out. So I couldn't go to sleep like that. Then I got on the little rolling chair and rolled over to where that tray that you put your food on, it was one of them in there. So I rolled up to that, laid the pillow on that tray thing, and then put my head down and tried to sleep slumped over like that. Well, that didn't work too good either. Then I got back in the plastic chair. By this time it was about 3:30, and he kept getting up and down, to go to the bathroom. So then I kept looking over there at his bed. I thought, I think there's enough room if I slid in sideways, I could just lay right there beside him. And I don't guess nobody would care. I don't know. So that's what I did. He said, what are you doing? I said, I got to lay on this bed. I'm about to die over there in that chair. So then me and him just spooned each other all night. That's what they call it, ain't it? We had to lay like that because he's so tall he can't straighten out in them little beds because the bed ain't long enough. So I just crawled right in there beside him. Next thing I know, it was 6 o'clock. And then I was to come in to do something else. Then I said, well, I'm going back to sleep. So that doctor she said, I started to get up. She said, you don't got to get up. I said, good. I covered my head right back up on that bed, and they was over there working on him right behind me. So, somebody wants to know where Jace is. He is with his mom and dad. We usually have him 3 days a week. Sometimes if Tiana has a doctor appointment or something, we might have him a few hours extra, but for the most part, we have him usually 3 days a week. So today we didn't have him. That was a good that we could go and get this taken care of. So then the rest of the week, we'll have him Wednesday and Thursday. And somebody wrote on here, spooning at the urgent care. Man, if I'd have thought about that, that would have been a good title for my video. You got to spoon each other in that bed because you got to lay real close, both of us on our side to even fit in that little twin bed. No, all of the fluid is not gone yet from him. He's still got plenty of fluid. And we don't know how much. Sometimes when he'd go, they was trying to measure it. It'd be like 32 ounces or something, here and there. But it wasn't 16 ounces here and there. It wasn't no big gob of fluid coming out. So he's just got to watch how much fluid he's putting in. And they did give him some coffee first thing this morning. That he said, you have anything to drink around here? And Lisa, I'm getting ready to give you some water. She said, you want some ice chips? He said, I really like some coffee. She said, let me go get you some. So she went and got him a cup of coffee and brought it back to him, and he was loving that. Somebody said, I am just dying laughing. Oh, Brooke said she just talked to Trevor and Jace was eating sardines. I can't believe that little baby. And I tried to give him a piece of mango fruit, and you thought that kid that thing hit his tongue, and he went, ah. I mean, I thought he was going to gag to death with a little tiny piece of mango about that big. He was not having it. Just a spooning. Yeah, we can write our own songs tonight. Spooning at the urgent care. That's a good name for a country song. What do you think, Tony?
I sang a song to you this morning. Remember?
I can't remember now what it was. He said he was singing at that urgent care today. Somebody said if you can eat ice, that would take care of a lot of fluid. I don't know. I got him a watermelon, so they said eat watermelon. Does he take LASIK? They just put him on, 80 milligrams? Or 40 milligrams twice a day or something. I can't remember now. Or 80 milligrams twice a day. They just upped it. He was only taking 20 milligrams or 40, and it wasn't doing anything. I did get the eggs, and I think I posted a video. I don't know. I'm behind. I got to go through my videos. I've been making them, but I forgot to post some of them. So I'll try to get catched up here after we get off of here, see if there's any more I got to post. No, Jace is not autistic. He just doesn't talk a lot yet. He talks when we're not on camera, but he doesn't talk while he's eating, y'all. The only time I record him usually is he eating. Sometimes he's jabbering and playing, but no, there's nothing wrong with him. The doctor said he's right on track. He's doing good. And he's very smart for his age, because he understands and he can comprehend everything I tell him to do. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know if it was 80 milligrams or 40. I can't remember what that thing said, but they got to get that fluid off of them because it's dangerous. Okay, I did post egg video. Okay, well, that's good. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. Tony's standing over there waiting on me. Somebody said, I would have been afraid the nurse would have given me something she was meant for Tony by me laying next to him spooning. I was so tired, y'all. I said, I have got to lay on this bed. I cannot sit in this chair another minute. I'm going to fall out. All right, everybody have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and get off here so we can get ourselves together to go get the tugboat. That's the highlight of the day. All right, well, we'll talk to y'all soon. Everybody have a great night. Everybody say good night. We might be back on. When I get tugboat, we'll have to see. All right, night-night.